Okay, so today, Monday, August, I'm currently looking at GU. I'm looking to sell from this place. Stop loss slightly above here. I'll be looking at for a 3 to 1. Just within this imbalance, so there's a 4-hour imbalance that I'm looking for price to reject from. A weekly forecast, if I'm bearish, I'd like to see Monday come into this 4-hour CB and then reject from here. You can see the arrow. My long-term bias is this monthly imbalance. For price to come down here, does mean my bias is this weekly imbalance. Price rejecting from there and expecting it to come down here. So here's a daily CB. Price is also rejecting from there. But I was looking at the 4-hour. So Monday to give me to come here and then reject. And on the 15 minutes, which is my entry time. I've been watching this since London, watching it go into the consequence encroachment of the 4-hour CB and then displaced below this low. So if price comes back into this constant place on 15-minute CB, I will take a short. However, it's almost 12 p.m. New York time. That's the end of the New York session. I'm still watching though. It's 11:37 New York time. So I'm just gonna see how it plays out, and then EU. Yeah. So this is these two lines. It's the new month open gap. There's a daily imbalance that I'm also looking at. I was hoping price was gonna come into this and then reject, but it's kind of expecting the new month open gap. Yeah. Trade lower, but no imbalance. Did close below this low though. So GU is a bit up here to trade shorts. So I'm looking at that. So what is my beginning? Okay, so I just want to do a little recap, just do a little video to show what has happened in the markets while I was asleep. So it's currently 12:43 a.m. New York time, and my local time is 5:43 a.m. So I was looking for market to come back here on GU to take an entry. I'm kind of glad it did not come back here anyways, because I would not have taken an entry during the Asian session, and anything after New York session I rarely take entries, but that is just on New York peers. Only exception is NZD. Now I did not make a video on NZD, but I did a trade idea on it, what I was looking at. So I was also looking for short on this. The same idea that I had on GU. So this line is these two lines, the new month open gap, what I use as my support and resistance. New month open gap, new week open gaps. So if price on the higher time frame, if it has displaced above it and then giving me some kind of reason to go higher, I'll be using this as support. But if it displaces below and come back, that's this on the higher time frame. I'm talking about 4 hour. Now it looks like it has displaced on the 15-minute, but on the 4 hour, it's just weeks. It just be weeks. Except this move. Let me just show you. So like you can see, new months open gap. So they're just weeks, weekend above it. Except this one. It's gonna close in the next 14 minutes. So if it closes below this low, that will be a displacement for me. I'll see if it's gonna give me a reason to keep going shorts. But anyways, the trade idea was this: price during the New York session yesterday, Monday, that display swept to this high, Friday's high. After the NFP news movements, swept the highs, displaced below these lows, equal lows here, displaced below this one, so inverted this gap, so it just went down, displacement. And I was looking for an entry here. Set an alert to know when it comes here, but it did not do that until the Asian session. Now, if I was awake, or I usually don't use sell limits though, but if I did, I would have taken this trade because XAD is an Asian pair. It tends to move sometimes during the Asian session. So I would have taken this trade if I was awake, and only going for a 3 hour. So when I get there, this low right here. Anyway, let me see. GU rather. Yep. So, GU could still come back here. It could still, maybe this London, it could manipulate above Asian high and then keep coming back, keep going down. I don't know. Even if it does that, I won't enter here anymore. Like, I would not use this as my entry model for today. I will look for another entry model. If it just comes back here, that's me, and it keeps going down, then I'll use that as a confirmation that, okay, the market still wants to go lower. But it has been consolidating after the New York session of yesterday. So my model, my strategy is actually, if the London comes, sweeps this high, Asian high, previous session high, maybe tap this entry, comes into this imbalance, and then breaks the low, maybe a short-term low or any kind of low that forms during this place. Maybe breaks a low with another imbalance, comes back up, and I will trade that. If it doesn't, maybe it just keeps going up. Whatever I do is I'll look for whether it goes up or down. It gives me an entry. I shall enter whatever direction. We don't predict what the market does. We react to what it does. We don't predict what the market will do, rather. We react to what it does. And these are just pools of liquidity. Equal lows. Unbalanced. Imbalanced. So, well, I believe it's going to go down. But let's see. Let's see the 4 hour. No displacement on 4 hour yet. Still jagged. Let's just see what the market does today. I kind of wish I had entered the NZD trade though, because it's naturally something I would have entered on, even though it is Asian. But I was asleep. I have been bearish on this pair since here. This is July 1st. Since I've actually been bearish since this place, since it came into this. This is a monthly imbalance. Let me go to the daily. As you can see, this is a monthly sell-side imbalance. So it came to the consequential encroachment and was bearish. So doing this run, doing this weak rejection, just sweeping this high. Yeah, so maybe price wants to go back up one more time, creating like a 3 drive pattern. But then I've been fully bearish since it totally closed the imbalance. And then came up, swept these highs, displaced below this low, that imbalance, went to the consequential encroachment, sold from there, and I was doing the same thing. Swept this high, displaced below this, and my initial thought for the week is price to come back here. To come back to a premium, it's a sell. It should come back to a premium, but if it doesn't do that, if it just wants to keep selling, as long as if it gives me a confirmation, an entry pattern, I will just keep selling from there. But either whatever I want to do, whether it's to buy, I do have a drawn liquidity on both sides of the market, a buy side, drawn liquidity, and then sell sides, all these imbalances with this inverse level gap. So just keep selling. If it gives me a reason to go up, I will go up to this point, and then from here I will pause and see whether it's gonna drop. If it doesn't come back here and it just keeps going, maybe it's even gonna come here and just keep going down, or it gives me a reason, I shall enter. Whatever the market does, we react to it. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, let's just see what the market is gonna do and then react to it. So another session, we're gonna see what G is gonna do. EU, I am still hoping market comes here. At least it's entered this daily imbalance. But this is just rejecting from the new month open gap. Just rejecting from here. If it doesn't come back here and then it just keeps going lower, no problem. But let's just see. Either way, whatever it does, I am prepared. I am prepared for whatever it does. It's just an ugly consolidation, power of 3, manipulation, boom, displacements. That is going to be like the best case scenario. Anyways, whatever it does, I am ready to react whichever way. Okay, I'm in this trade. It's 5 p.m. New York time. It's the close of New York session, and Asian session should open around 8. So, anyways, I'm in this trade. It's this short from on NZD USD. After it swept these equal highs, traded into this small 4-hour imbalance, and then displaced below this low. Decided to go short within this imbalance that is here, this 15-minute imbalance. And this is after the end of the New York session, the New York PM session, around 5 p.m. New York time. And what I did not know was how the spread opens. Because let me show you on my prop accounts. So this is my prop accounts. And see the spread. The spread has opened way beyond my stop loss. Although it's still showing that I'm in the trade, but I was meant to risk just $50 on this trade, but now it's going to 2%. Now, because of how the spread opened, I am likely to lose more than 2% basically. And I'm out. Wow. Due to the open of the spread, my TP was actually just above this high, but the spread opened way to this point and took me out. That's more than almost 2%. Wow. Almost 2%. When I was originally risking just 1% on the trade. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is actually my first time trading after the New York. I don't even know why I took the trade, honestly. Because I never actually trade after the New York AM session. Never trade after that. I don't know why I decided to just take this one. Because NZD is an Asian pair. So I decided to trade during the Asian session or prayers before the Asian session, which has turned out to be a terrible experience. Usually I'm never on the chart after the New York session. When the New York session is over, I'm off the charts. But I guess I was influenced by what happened yesterday. The fact that I knew that it was going to come here during the Asian session and then came down. And I felt like the same thing was going to happen here. So I decided to enter a trade, which turned out terrible. Okay, today Wednesday and I am in this short on GU. I'm on this short on GU. Price displaced below the Asian low, and it is above the Asian high. Although I wouldn't really term this as a sweep, a London sweep, but on EU, because there was a sweep on EU. Yeah, there was this sweep on EU and it didn't really displace, so I decided to take the trade on GU instead. Yeah, there's a short, a sell, and targeting 3R, which is just below these lows. So we're still within the 4R. We're still rejecting from the 4R imbalance. In the last clip, I did say that price might come back to this place, and maybe if it rejects from here, I would I'll use that as a confirmation. So let's see how we go. I'm on the trade on. That's how it is. Now, although the entry on TradingView is within the fair value gap consequent encroachments, but this one executed at this point. I don't know, maybe slippage or spread or whatever reason, it just executed at this point, not here. Let me enlarge this. Oh, stop loss above here, risking. I haven't set my TP yet. I usually don't set TP. I just wait for the alert on TradingView and then I go out. Risking 1% on this trade. Risking, so the risk $51, that is 1%, targeting 3%. If it works out, I'll be able to be out of the drawdown I made yesterday. If it doesn't, well, let's see. Saying that price has broken the structure to the downside, I'm just going to move my stop loss to this high. I'm going to reduce my stop loss just above this high. So, if price wants to come back, you should come back to this imbalance and then maybe keep going. If it wants to break that, I got stopped out of the trade. My stop loss was above this high. I moved my stop loss to this point. I got stopped out. So that's a loss, a small loss, but a loss anyways. That is a loss. Which one is it? $30. I don't know if you can see it. $30 loss. So I go again. On to the next. So it's Friday. I'm in this NZD USD long. Here, target is the daily imbalance. This daily imbalance here. So it's in line with my strategy. A sweep of Asian low. Displacement above the swing high with a 15-minute imbalance entry at the consequent encroachment of the 15-minute imbalance targeting 3R. And let's see what has happened during the week. So there's been consolidation, manipulation, and then expansion. I did not participate in all of this move up. It is now above the new month open gap, and I did not participate in this. I took a loss going short somewhere here. I took a loss, and now it's going to disdraw liquidity. This daily imbalance, which is also in a premium. Yeah, as you can see, if it's going to a premium market, there's the daily range from this high to this low. There's 50%, so it's in a premium. I'm anticipating it to come into this imbalance. So this 4-hour buy side imbalance is what I'm expecting to push price into here. Since price came into it, expected it, and now it's consolidating its way higher, expanding a little bit. So I hope it gets here. It gets here as a win for me. So yeah, that's the trade I'm in right now. Let me show it on the. So this is the trade. Currently up $17. I'm risking 1% or a little bit above 1%, $56. It's a little bit above the 1%, $50. And I'm actually down 2.5%, like above 2.5%. The history. So these are the trades I've taken. Still phase 1, $5,000 good funded accounts. There's I've taken 2 trades actually. This NZD is the same trade. That's 2 entries for the same trade. But I've taken 2 trades on their accounts. And well, you all saw how this one was more than 1% loss. And this one was like below 1% loss. So hopefully this one goes in my favor, and then I'm out of drawdown. So rejecting. Well, let's see. Price is going to my stop. It's moving aggressively to my stop loss. So that is another loss. And that ends the trading for the week. Another loss just like that. And I'm down $200. First week of trading your accounts, and I'm already down $200. So I'm trying this one more time. I'm going long again on NZD, but this time doing the New York session. So same setup here. Price sweeps previous section low. That's London low. Sweeps that, then displays this with a 15 minutes imbalance. Displays above this high, these highs. So last trade for the week, and we'll see. So first week of trading the accounts, and it has just been an ending sequence of consistent losses. Especially on this NZD. Like all the trades I've taken on NZD has just been losses. That's the last trade I took. After taking this one, London session, loss. Took this one again, same idea. On New York session, and loss. I just got caught up in consolidating market. When the market was ranging, I did not enter. But now that it's consolidating, that is when I'm seeing entries and taking losses. Consolidating here, took a loss, expanded, didn't see a trade. Now it's consolidating again and took 2 losses. Sure. That ends the let's see how much I'm down. Should be down. What kind of spread opening is this? I should be down $255. So it's been a losing week. 4 losses in a row. It's crazy. NZD. It's crazy, yeah? But then, go again next week. This is just a terrible week. Bad week. So, we'll go again next week. Hopefully, next week will be a good week. I believe it will be a good week. Alright. Thank you for watching. Thank you. And see you next week.